Okay, hello there, I'm Dennis. Welcome to my channel, Life, Home, and My Linux Journeys. Some of you may have noticed that I haven't posted a video in, I think, almost 2 weeks. And there is a reason, and I thought I would share that reason, and maybe I can go for some understanding on why it's taken me a little while to produce my next video. I'm not going to say what I've been doing, I'm just going to show you, and once you see, you'll know exactly what I've been going through. So let me switch over here, start this Virtualbox up. You can see that's Gentoo Linux. And this is a working installation. And I've put the Xfce desktop on it. Log in. I hit the wrong password. Let me try that again, Dennis. There we go. Okay. Let me start X. And I will set up a light DM. Just hadn't got that far. But I did install Gentoo. This is Xfce desktop. Neo Fetch, Gentoo Linux, 86, 64-bit. Running the Xfce desktop. I give it 2 cores of my processor, but I give it 8 gigabytes of RAM. You can see that right here. And this is the Gentoo 6.1.41 kernel. Gentoo. Right here, Gentoo Linux, and Gentoo. So this is a really short video. I'm not going to go over what it took to get installed and how long. I will say that right now what you're looking at took about, I'm going to conservatively say 18 hours. A little over 8 of that was just the first update or bringing in world emerged. That took forever. But I have learned a few little secrets here, and I'm going to share those in a follow-up video. And you look in my Virtualbox, you can see I've got Gentoo set up 3 different tries, 3 different attempts, and all 3 of them, my first attempt failed. And I just really didn't take the time to find out why. I mean, I do know sort of why, but instead I just started all over and kept tracks of my notes here, and I just scrolled this down. You'll see just how long of a list I got. And the thing is with Gentoo, I mean, it's not hard. It's not difficult. And if you do like I did and SSH into it, you can just copy and paste all your commands. And this install here was not copy and paste. It was all by hand, going straight through the Gentoo wiki and the handbook. And I will follow up, and I'll post all those videos and give as much guidance as I can within reason, because like I said, this is not Gentoo is not a software or a Gentoo is not a operating system that you can just install and be configured in just a couple hours, or at least I could. Now that there's probably Sabian or some other spin that Red Core that makes it really easy, but it's not really Gentoo. It's sort of like an Arch spin versus Arch Linux. And this did remind me of the Arch Linux, but it's Arch Linux installation, but it is a lot more detailed. I'll go ahead and power this off. So that's how I've been spending a little bit of time other than my ordinary chores and duties and what have you. I've been really just trying to learn Gentoo. I figured it was about time. I'm right at 4 years into my Linux journey, and until now I never really even tried to install Gentoo. Of course, I watched a lot of videos in the last 4 years, particularly where Serge gives instructions on how to install Gentoo Linux. And I've watched those over the years, and then just about a month ago now, I was like, I have never tried Gentoo. I went to the handbook and I read through, not all of it, of course, but I read through enough to know that it was basically just a guide in the handbook. And if you just followed the steps, you'll be okay. What I did learn too is sometimes they'll show you a step, and then after the step that they've assumed you've completed, after that step, it'll give you some more information about what you should do. For instance, when I did the Emerge at World update, that took so long because I hadn't set my use flags in the portage make comp file. But that instruction was later on. Now, once I did that instruction, now I can do it, and it takes just a little while. So you learn as you go, and that's what I'm doing. So I'll be back on Gentoo. I'm going to install this. I think I'm going to install this on my test machine, Dell small form factor 790, 16 gigs of RAM, 4-core, 8-thread processor. I want to say i5, but it might not be. But it'll be better than this Virtualbox. So that's what I've been doing. I appreciate you guys watching. For the couple that do watch and may have wondered what I've been up to, this is what I've been up to. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on another video. Peace out. Bye.